Welcome to Linkronicity, where your journey and destiny link. I'm Stacey, Kumagai, your Linkologist, and I'm here to help you link your life. Today, lovely souls, we are going to be linking clarity and purpose to your manifestation. And we're going to be addressing this very topic about manifestation, specifically this way, because we're changing our perception and how we're looking at visions, dreams, goals, and wish making. Now, that sounds like a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I wanted to address this specifically today because you've just been through your metamorphosis, transformational change, rising to the next level of higher consciousness awareness. And in doing so, it's turning everything on its head a little bit from how you used to do things because you've changed. You're no longer that same person that you were, who used to just make wishes or just write out goals or just have visions or just, identify with the dreams that you've been having. We're going to actually link it all together now through something that we're going to be calling actualization. Now, I know I've just given you a major download of information, but don't worry, we're going to break it down. You know when we do this, we're going to break it down. So let's go back. Let's go back to the past when you used to set New Year's resolutions. Chances are you've had some that have succeeded and some where you've failed, right? Everybody has that. You're human. Everybody has that New Year's resolution that failed. It didn't quite go the distance. That may have, petered out at 3 days after January 1st. Or maybe you were going at it a little bit longer and you just only got to first quarter of the new year. Okay? Everybody's has had those failures. And some of you have had those successes that have actually gone through all the way. Maybe you decided to quit something or get into a regime, a healthy program for yourself, like a lot of people do. Okay? Whatever that is, you have your list of successes and you have your list of failures, and today we're going to do something with it, something constructive with it that is going to help you as you're planning for the new year while we stay in the present. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, first let me break this down for you item by item here. We are looking at clarity now. Clarity because now that you have gone through all of these purging exercises of releasing what no longer serves, in that process, you've also let go of things that weren't serving you. Now, for some of you, letting go of something that wasn't serving you might have been an old vision, dream, or goal that just simply doesn't resonate with who you are anymore. Maybe it was your parents' dream that you do XYZ or become XYZ or whatever. Okay? Or maybe you were trying to carry out something that with a bunch of friends and colleagues that just you wanted to support and you got involved and maybe that wasn't your thing. Whatever that was. Okay? Everybody's got something. But now that you have clarity, because you're walking in your truth now, you have a more defined list of the things that you want to manifest. Okay? And why is that different with the clarity? Because with the clarity, you were able to sift out what was yours and what was theirs. And when you get into the truthful place of honoring your mind and your heart and your soul and your spirit, and you're in your oneness, as we've worked so hard to become, right? All in this oneness. Really understanding that. First we compartmentalized, and then we brought it into union, right? Okay. Now that you have clarity, now you have gusto and soul purpose. And with that gusto and soul purpose, with the clarity, manifestation takes on something different. It's no longer just a vision, or a dream, or a task mastering goal where you were really disciplined and trying to make everything happen. And sometimes, when you have goals and you're trying so hard to make it happen, it's not happening because you're putting so much force versus flow. Okay, we're going to get into this. It's going to get a little deep here. There we go. Now, you know how we've talked about letting go, right? And letting go of control and going with the flow. that has its purpose with defined clarity in creating the manifestation now on a different level. Because manifestation now goes beyond the typical things you've heard, from other people about, first just visualizing it and seeing it, thinking it, seeing it, third eye, speaking it, putting it out there in the universe. It's now this gut, knowing, heart, truth, soul, conviction, feeling it. When we manifest from this place, as opposed to just this place, or just this place, or just this place, or even the three in union, this is more powerful. Because you have your clarity, your purpose, and your truth. And when you have your clarity, your purpose, and your truth, manifestation now isn't just manifestation. Manifestation now becomes actualization from this space, now that you've clarified it. So, as you're making New Year's resolutions this year, it's going to look a lot differently because you've done all this other purging work. You were letting go of what no longer served you. And for some of you, that might have been letting go of control. Maybe you're not in the driver's seat all the time. For others, it may have been letting go of other people's graffiti on your canvas, dreams, visions, ideas, thoughts. They were their dreams, not yours. Or letting go of the way something was going to happen. The universe usually writes a better story than we do. That's the truth. There's delays for purpose. There's obstacles to go through and grow through for purpose. When we get into the purposeful place, we understand that was for our greatest, highest good. And when we get into the place of understanding for our greatest, highest good, we understand that some of those goals, visions, and dreams, and wishes may not have materialized or manifested or become actualized because they weren't supposed to. Because you had to do the clarity first. You had to do the purpose. You had to get truthful. And when you finally got to that homework that you've done, now you take ownership. And when you take ownership of what's yours, not someone else's dream, not someone else's ideas, not the other voices in your head from your family, your friends, your colleagues, whoever, okay? This is yours. Yours. And when it's yours, and there's clarity and there's purpose, the manifestation becomes actualization in a different form because you can see the difference. So what we're going to do today in our exercise in the 3 magical columns is we're going to make a list in column 1 of all of the New Year's resolutions, goals, dreams, visions, whatever, that failed. We're going to put that in column number 1. Column number 2, we're going to list all of the things that you've set forth in the past, be it resolutions, goals, dreams, visions, whatever. In column 2, that succeeded, that you actually achieved, that actually went beyond January 1st through 4th or February or first quarter. Okay? Column number 3, what we're going to do now is we're going to list your brand new clarity, purpose-driven manifestations that you're going to actualize because they resonate with your truth and your ownership. When you put all of these 3 things together and you see why you failed, why the old ones failed, when you see what drove you to the success, you will see very clearly between the 2 columns, column 1 and column 2, what was yours, probably the one succeeded, versus what was somebody else's, which was in the failed column. Your heart wasn't in it, your gut wasn't in it, it sounded good at the time, right? So as you define column 3, you will know automatically, if you were to do this exercise again, what column that would have fit in. If you find yourself putting in column 3, things that maybe are kind of still column 1, you'll know you can't take full ownership of it, and it'll probably, fail because it was very much like column 1, the list of failures. If they resonate more in the truth of something you're really passionate about, something that's in your gut, in your heart, in your soul, in your oneness alignment with your truth and your authentic purpose and clarity, you'll have another success column on this side after year's end. That's what's going to happen. And I wanted to do this to show you the difference so you can see the difference. When you understand the difference, it's easier now to flip switches. It's easier now to comprehend it and not just think it and not just see it in your third eye and not just speak it out to the universe. It becomes this oneness, truth, clarity, purpose-driven actualization of manifestation for what you want to do, what you want to make happen, what you want to see through, what you want to have delivered to you, because you're in a mode to now receive. Okay? As opposed to driving all the time and wondering why you can't get there. Sometimes the purpose, lovely souls, is bigger than you. So your ego, letting go, doing all the purging of the things that weren't serving you, letting go of your ego about how they should look, how the big goal, dream, whatever, should look like, or the way that it's going to go. You're not in control of that. Your energy is what fuels it. So if you are hung up on the control of it, it must go this way and in this order. No. That's a roadblock to manifestation. It's also a roadblock to actualization, because you can't take full ownership of it, because there's still the quotient of the unknown. And for those of you who are having trouble with the unknown, okay, I've got a video for that. I've got a sitting in the void video and a linking to the unknown video that will actually help you through that, help you release, help you get into a better energy center of actually being in your truth, to have more clarity, to have more purpose-driven manifestations that self-actualize. They become part of your world. And that'll help you get a better definition of what that is, so you can work with this new energy a lot better and have yourself a better, brighter, more successful, happier, healthier, free-flowing, abundant new year. I'm Stacey, Kumagai, your Linkologist, here to help you link your life. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Linkronicity, blogspot.com, and go to Linkronicity.com for private coaching sessions. I still have some private coaching sessions available, so go to Linkronicity.com, go to Connect, and sign up. Hit me up in the inbox, and we can set up a private one-on-one New Year 2020 goal setting, self-actualization, to get you more specific about your clarity and purpose for the things that you want to make true for the new year. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day, and start planning your self-actualized, newly manifested, with clarity and purpose, new, happy, abundant new year.